I'm not going to slice. So make sure you're washing, ladies, all of the outside of the skins on all of these, you know, like your limes and your lemons and your oranges when you're doing this. So make sure you wash them because they're going to be in. So I'm going to just do that. Add that. We'll use this later. All right, we've got that. We're going to add a lemon. I've got a lemon. I'm hoping this one's good. So I'm just going to make some lemon slices. Oops. One more slice. When you're getting to the end, you got to be really careful. So we'll put that. Add those to our jar. I can add a little bit of fresh mint. And guess what, ladies? I used all my mint. I was talking, I used my mint. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh mint to that. And then I could add my water. So this is filtered water in our house. So we do not use our tap water. What I did, because I don't want to have to think about it, I like to just go, and I don't like to have to do extra things in my day. So what we did is we have a filter at the base of our house that was installed to filter our water right before it comes into the house for showers and everything. And then I have the reverse osmosis, which adds back some of the minerals that I've put in here. So anytime that I'm using tap water, it's already filtered. And of course, the filter takes all of the good minerals out as well. So the reverse osmosis is supposed to add it back in. And there's a lot of ways that you can do filtered water. You can get like a Brita and fill it up. And like I said, I just wanted something that I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to fill anything up. One of the very highly recommended water filters is the Berkey, and it's pretty big, and you sit it on your counter. And I also know people who will buy like big things of spring water, that's purified spring water as well for drinking. Again, for me, I just want something easy. So I can take this and put it into the fridge, you want to let it infuse for a couple of hours, and then you're really going to taste that beautiful cucumber and lemon infusion and the mint as well in here. So this is another idea as well. You could actually probably put more, and for this one, probably because I've got a lot of cucumber and lemon, you could probably actually fill it up twice and still get a good use out of it. Beautiful, but that's something you could try. So that's number 2. All right, my number 3 is going to be my Hibiscus Berry Refresher. Beautiful. Another jar. All right, so what I did is I made some hibiscus tea. So this is 2 cups. And what I did is I boiled the water, and I have hibiscus tea. This is an organic hibiscus tea that I got at my local grocery store. I don't know if this is a Canadian or if it's also in the US, but this is a fair trade. It's actually distributed out of Canada, but this brand comes from California. And I know we have some viewers in California, and so I'm pretty sure you could buy this in the US. So this is herbal tea, and I like my tea strong, herbal tea strong. So I put 3 bags in here to brew it, and then I put it in the fridge. I just left the bags in until the end, and then I put it in the fridge and just let it steep and cool down in the fridge. This one I'm just going to add here. You could actually brew it right in the jar, honestly. Brew it right there and put it in the fridge. You don't need to waste any of your utensils or have to do more dishes than you need to. I'm all about saving time. And then I'm going to take some strawberries. I got some strawberries today. Just infuse them. And actually, if you want, you can always add the fruit to when you're drinking it. I'm just going to slice in some strawberries. And these strawberries I bought at the market, well, not at the market, at my grocery store, were our greenhouse, grown in the greenhouse. So I think they're local, but grown in the greenhouse. So that's interesting. I don't see that very often here. I think strawberry season is, I think, especially, I remember going to California, the coast on the on the coast in around Santa Barbara area, and we had, it was about March, they were doing the strawberry. You could go to the farmer's market and buy like tons of strawberries. It was so good. All right, so I've got some strawberries. We're going to add in some orange. Got an orange here. So this one we're just going to add in some orange.